Right guys, welcome back to Red Dead Online. Ever since the launch of this, the Varmint rifle has been fairly OP in the PvP, so the Showdown series. A lot of you are now saying that it's not OP anymore, but you have to use certain passive abilities. I'm not even at the current level to use all of them. Rank 40 is the final level you need to get to unlock the third passive ability, so that you can use them all, but obviously you can use 2 before that. Every single ability you're going to be using in this loadout is unlocked before rank 35, so as soon as you hit 40 you're set for everything because you're able to use all 3 of your abilities. So this loadout is going to be specifically for if you're dying to the Varmint rifle all the time. Not just the Varmint rifle, is going to help with other weapons as well, but this video is pretty much just to counter the Varmint rifle headshot meta. Because I've been using the Varmint, a lot of people in the comments have been saying that use these passive abilities and stuff. They have different mixtures. You can do loads of different loadout types that will help you out, but these ones are going to help massively. You need to use Deadeye for this. So if we take a look at the abilities, I haven't upgraded any of these. You're going to need to. I think I've got peak condition level 2, that's it. So you're going to need to spend quite a bit of money doing this, but it's going to help out not just with the Varmint, with other weapons as well, but mainly the Varmint because a lot of people are using it. As it's a rank 8 unlock, it costs $72. It's cheap, it's efficient, but this will counter it because the Varmint to me, and I believe a lot of you, has been overpowered since the launch, and I don't think Rockstar have any plans to do weapon balancing and stuff like that. At the moment, they're trying to focus on keeping the beta up and running, and I think soon they are bringing out new content. So the very first thing you're going to need to do is your Deadeye ability. You're going to want Slow and Steady. As this is leveled up to rank 3, obviously the same as every other passive ability, rank 3 is going to be the best. It's going to cost you, I think, $850 per passive ability, like per ability card, to unlock them to the max rank, but you have to get XP with them first. Every single one that I've seen, you need 10,000 XP for the first level. That one costs 350. And then if we take a look at peak condition, because I have that one upgraded, you need 15,000 XP, and to go from 2 to 3 is $500. So altogether that's $850 per passive card, but $850 if you put in a grind into this game isn't exactly hard to get. So, going back over to the Deadeye ability, you want Slow and Steady, because whilst Deadeye is active, you take a little less damage, and headshots do not kill you outright, but you cannot run or sprint. If you upgrade this card, whilst Deadeye is active, you take much less damage and headshots do not kill you outright. Someone in the comments, I'm not 100% if this is like exact, but someone said with the Varmint rifle, when you have this card on level 3 and you're in Deadeye, it takes 5 to 7 headshots for the Varmint rifle to kill you. If that is the case, because obviously I haven't been able to try it out myself, chest shots with the Varmint rifle is probably going to take, like it will possibly take like 20 shots. Because standard, without any like passive ability on or Deadeye abilities to help you out with this, it's about 8 shots to kill you with the Varmint. So if you've got less damage whilst you're in Deadeye, it's going to take a lot more. So stick Slow and Steady on, upgrade it to level 3 if you can. That is going to help you, because this isn't just for the Varmint, as I said, this is for all weapons. You're going to take less damage, headshots do not kill you outright, but you cannot run or sprint, so you have to just walk around whilst Deadeye is active. And because this is purely a Deadeye loadout build, it's going to help you massively, but because of that, for our first passive, you are going to want to use the Unblinking Eye, because your Deadeye and your Eagle Eye will drain a little slower. When this gets upgraded to number 3, they drain much slower. So if you've got 2 kills in a PvP, you've got Slow and Steady on, you've got the Unblinking Eye, you're going to go into Deadeye, and it's going to drain a lot slower so that you get longer time in there, and you're going to be taking a lot less damage, and headshots aren't going to kill you outright as well. The second passive you want to use is Eye for an Eye. When you're getting headshots, they are going to restore a little bit of your Deadeye. When you upgrade this card to level 3, headshots are going to restore a lot of Deadeye. So that one is going to help because you need to be in Deadeye to stop the Varmint one-shot headshotting you. Getting a headshot yourself, because not everyone's going to be using these cards, is going to restore a lot of your Deadeye. So you can continue using Deadeye and you won't get a headshot. The third and final passive you're going to be using is the Gift of Focus. Items and abilities which restore Deadeye have their effects slightly improved. You deal a little less damage. Obviously the less damage is a downfall, but if we take a look at the upgrades for this one, When you get this to tier 3, the maximum tier, items and abilities which restore Deadeye have their effects significantly improved, but you still deal a little less damage. The decreased damage isn't affected by this card being upgraded to the max tier, but the positives of the card with your abilities and items that restore Deadeye, they get increased significantly. So that means, say you eat a herb that restores your Deadeye, instead of it giving you, say, 25%, it might even give you 50% of your Deadeye back. Like, that's just an example, but items and stuff as well. And if you're using them in PvP, if you've got full Deadeye and you're walking around with it, because obviously with slow and steady you can't run or sprint, moving around with it, you take an item, you've got full Deadeye, it's going to drain a lot slower because of these passives, and then using an item, you're going to get back up to full. You could pretty much do an entire PvP game in Deadeye, and you're going to take a lot less damage to anywhere on the body, and the headshots are not going to kill you outright. So those are the 3 passives and the Deadeye card that you want on to stop being headshot all the time, to stop the varmint being overpowered in PvP. And as I said, rank 40 is going to unlock all 3 slots for your passive abilities. It's going to cost you 850 a card to get it to the max tier, but you unlock all of the passives you need before rank 35. So 40 is the highest you need to get to, which takes a little while, but it doesn't take too long. Like, comparing it to a level 100, it's not going to take anywhere near as long. So that is going to be the end of the video. If there's any improvements and stuff you can make to this loadout, or if there's different cards that might help you out, like because this is purely just a Deadeye build, then let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.